everyone, it's Mike.
And Ravin.
And we're about to play Undead or Alive Zombicide.
Yeah.
And we got our own custom mission we made up too, because we wanted to start using the engineers and the gears and gun stuff. So we made a custom mission to introduce them to.
Yep.
So we have to rescue them. We got some in here that we have to save. And over there too. We also started using the soldiers too. So there's one guarding the building there. One over there.
Cool.
And they can attack from 0 to 2 zones away.
Okay.
And if they're in your zone, they do 2 damage. So you gotta be careful.
Okay.
And they're not gonna come back. So once we kill them, they're gonna be removed from the board.
All right.
We only have 2 abominations this time. 2 abominations this time because the other 2 found the new home too. So we're gonna only play with those 2.
Right.
And those are our team. I'm gonna be using Madison, Zeb, and Tassini, and you're using
Dottie, Marcy, and Anthony.
And we're also gonna be using the cards from Gears and Guns too.
Yep.
And if they have Steam abilities, only the people that can do Steam ones can do it. That way we'll balance it out that way. We'll see.
Sounds good.
And the bounty weapons, we added the bounty weapons from Gears and Guns too. So they're mixed in with the original ones.
Cool.
So when we go through the Steam abilities, we'll do that when we're doing it in-game.
Okay.
So those are the tiles we used. And the point of this mission is to rescue the engineers and then get back on the train.
Okay.
And there's a spawn point in the train there. The abomination one's over there. There's a spawn point there and a spawn point there. So I'm going to activate Madison first, and she's going to use sprint and move into the zone where the wagon and Gatling gun is. I'm not going to go in the wagon though.
1, 2, oops, 3.
We're also filming in our hobby bar this time, trying it out in here. Some better lights. So down there, I got 2 more actions. I can't go in there. I don't want to go in the building. Right by the spawner. I think she's done actually. I'll just wait there for everyone. We'll set up a turn first.
Okay. Sounds good.
Zeb will move up where Madison is, and he won't go in the Gatling gun.
So 1, 2, 3.
He's done. And then Tassini will go same with them. And she'll go in the Gatling gun. So she's done. And that's my team.
I'm going to activate Anthony first. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3 with the rest of the group. And then Marcy's going to do the same. 1, 2, 3.
Marcy has a free search action too for blue, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But we can't search in the street.
No.
So, and then Dottie is going to go 1, 2, 3. And she does have Born Leader.
So you can give someone an action, but I think we're all just going to wait here this turn.
Yeah. So I think I'm just going to not use it this turn.
Okay.
All right.
So that's everybody.
Yep.
And you'll go first next turn?
Yep.
And now we'll do drawings. So the number 1 spawns there. Oh, abomination right off the bat. So which abomination do we draw first?
Bowler hat.
Okay. So he's already on the board? Okay, then the next one. Oh, so that will turn on because it's clockwise. And now we have to spawn from there. Four brutes. And then from the train. 2 runners. Then the last spawn's over here in this corner. 2 more runners. Oh, that's the map so far. And it'll be your turn.
Yep.
We also forgot to move the soldiers up. So that one moved up there. And that one moved there. The bang token will also go into the noisier zone of survivors, so where we are.
Yep.
The other way you could play too is you could have kept the soldiers in the same zone until you get into the building and then they activate.
Right.
We'll just move them up.
How many wounds have they got too?
Only one each. They're
Okay.
just walkers.
All right.
So if you get the extra activation walker card, they get to go too.
Okay. So I'm going to activate Marcy first. And Marcy is going to, because that's all one zone, Marcy's going to, she's not really moving, but be over here and shoot at that soldier with her Springfield. So it is 1 dice, hits on 5s.
Okay.
Nope. So she's going to do that again for her second activation.
Okay.
Nope. For her third activation, she'll do it again. Nope.
Okay.
So, Dottie, I'm going to activate Dottie now. Dottie's going to use Born Leader and give Marcy one more shot at that soldier.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So now Dottie has 3 activations. So Dottie's going to try and shoot at him. Now, this time, they're not moving zones because it's one big zone.
Okay.
So, first shot, same as, she's also got a Springfield, so it hits on 5s. Nope. Second shot. Nope. Third. Nope. So, I have Anthony left. And Anthony only has a melee weapon. But he does have charge, though.
And you have, what's his blue ability?
+1 die melee.
You
So,
could charge in there and try with a hammer, and then I can come in with Madison or whatever.
yeah, so,
We can charge into this building.
okay, so, Anthony's going to charge into here.
And then you have the frying pan, right?
Yep. And he's got +1 die melee.
So you get 2.
Yep.
Dynamite. Oh, so you got it.
Awesome.
Okay, and then that corpse pile would activate.
For his next activation, he's going to search.
Okay, so use these new ones.
And he got a Winchester.
So these ones now, with Gears of Guns, it's like the all-out dice from the other expansions that's come out.
Okay.
So when you do full Steam, you roll Steam dice and it increases the range. So you can go to 1 to 4 now.
Wow.
And you'd get +1 dice.
Cool.
But if you roll a 1, you deplete it and then you can't use the weapon anymore until you fill it up with Steam.
Okay. But you can use it without Steam too, right? If you need it to?
Yes,
Okay.
you can. So the normal characters that don't have Steam abilities will be able to do it normally, and anyone that has a Steam ability can use the ability to do Steam. That's how we'll play them.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so he got that.
And then he's going to move back out here with the group.
Okay.
So that's my team.
So I'm going to activate Madison, and she's going to go into the zone with the objective.
Okay, so 1, 2.
And that's the
That's one big
objective's
zone.
right there.
Yeah, okay. Thought there was a wall there.
And the other objective, the other corpse pile doesn't spawn until you go into that tile.
Right.
So her second action, she's going to pick up that objective, giving her 5 XP. I don't think we mentioned that at the start, but they all give 5 XP too.
Okay.
So she gets that bounty weapon.
Ooh.
Full Steam, +1 free fanning. Okay, so if I go full Steam, I can fan it for free if you're a gunslinger.
Yeah, and +1 free reload. That's cool.
Cool. So she'll get that. And I'm going to search. Another one, full Steam +1 free reload. Cool. I got to give those to a gunslinger then.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, Zeb is one. So she's done. Zeb is going to spend all 3 of his actions to move the wagon 1 zone forward towards the soldier.
Okay.
And the Cini will stay in there too.
Okay.
So Zeb would go with the wagon. And his turn's done. So I'm going to activate Cassini now. She has improvised weapon melee, so for a free action, she can roll 2 dice and hit on 4s.
Cool.
But she used the wagon with a Gatling gun, so I'm going to use a Gatling gun to shoot at the soldier.
Okay.
So it's 3 dice hitting on 4s. I got it. So we got rid of that soldier. So we don't have to worry about them now.
Perfect.
And the boom token would go where the Gatling gun is. Because it makes a boom noise. She has 2 more actions. I can't do anything about the abomination.
No.
There's no one else there. Can't trade with anyone. I think should I stay in there? No, she's going to come out of the wagon for 1. So she has 1 action left.
Okay.
And I think she'll be finished. So then I'll be first next turn.
Yep.
And we'll do all the zombie moving. So now we'll do spawning. So from number 1. No one's in yellow, so 2 brutes from the abomination spawn. Oh, abomination. So we do have 1 more, so the swamp tongue will go there. From the train. No one's in yellow, luckily, so the brutes don't get to go. So that's corpse pile. There's some walkers, 2 walkers. And from the last one here. Lots of brutes.
Yep.
2 brutes. And that's the map, and then I'll go first. So I'm going to activate Madison first.
Okay.
So she's going to use the Revolume pistol. And I can't use the Steam dice because she doesn't have any Steam abilities.
No.
So it's 1 dice hitting on 4s. And she can't fan because she's Brawler.
Right.
So I'll get 1 dice hitting on 4s. And I'm going to target the runner.
Okay. Nope.
And the boom would have switched over to a bang too. So at the start of the turn, and now I just shot, so that's going to go into my zone. For a second activation, she's going to try that again. Hits on 4s. And we got rid of the runner. For her last activation, she's going to search in that zone. Holy water. Oh, that helps.
Yep.
And for her, because you can just discard it, discard action, she's going to throw the holy water. Oh, that's going to put me to yellow, but I want to get rid of that spawn point.
Yep.
So I'm going to get rid of that spawn point and deactivate it and gain 5 XP. So I have 1 more activation. Now that I'm in yellow, I'm going to shoot my gun into the zone where those walkers are.
Okay.
It's only 1 damage, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And hitting on 4s.
Nope.
Nothing. Okay, so the bank token still stays there. And Madison's done. So maybe we should have kept Tassini in the wagon, but I'll spend an activation to put her back in.
Okay.
Her second activation, she's going to use the Gatling gun at those 2 runners.
All right.
So it's 3 dice hitting on 4s.
Got 1.
Oh, that's a 3? Okay, so it looked like a dynamite from here.
No.
So, and then the boom token would go there because I use a Gatling gun. For her third activation, she'll do that again, but she'll get 4 dice because it escalates.
Got 1.
So we got that last runner. So Tassini's done.
Yep.
And then Zeb has +1 damage pistol, but so we got to get him a 2 damage pistol.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave him near where that abomination is. Because you can go 1 and then fan. Oh, what's the next? The next bounty weapon is kill abomination with your last action.
Oh.
So we got to keep that in mind.
Yep.
I could turn on another spawner and go in there. Go 1, 2. Then we have another spawner active. Let's do that. So Zeb's going to spend 2 actions.
Okay.
And go where that's Gene, where that engineer is over there. He's going to spend 2 actions to go in there.
Okay. So 1, 2.
Okay. Which will activate that corpse pile. And for his third action, he's going to search in that zone.
Okay.
Plenty of bullets. That helps his pistol.
Yep.
And it's an activation to try to rally the companion too. So.
Right.
And then if you rally the engineers, you get the engineer ability. So engineers, once per turn, you may spend 1 action and deplete a steam weapon from your inventory to refill another steam weapon.
Cool.
So, and you get +1 die when you go full steam with them too when you're engineers.
Cool.
And you only get their class abilities, not their blue abilities when you rally them. So Zeb's done. And Decini's done. So that's my team.
Yep. So I'm going to activate Anthony first, and he's going to use the Winchester.
Okay.
And he can use steam dice.
Yes, you can.
So
Are you going to go full steam on it then?
yeah, I'm going to try it.
So it goes 1 to 4 now.
Yeah.
And you get +1 die. And what's his blue ability? +1 combat, right?
It's +1 die melee.
Okay, so that doesn't affect that.
No.
So.
Normally it gets 2 dice.
Okay.
And then it gets 1 steam dice, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Because it says 1. Okay, yeah. And then you would just roll them. And it hits on 4s, right?
Yep.
So you roll the 1 on the normal dice, so that doesn't deplete it. You have to roll 1 on the steam dice.
Okay.
And what does it hit on?
It hits on 4s.
Okay, so you didn't hit it all.
No.
But the... Oh, no. Boom stays the same. Okay, so that was your first activation.
Yep.
You want to try that again?
Yes.
Okay. And you can do the steam dice again. Do this number.
Okay. That's better.
And you got 2. Nice. So you got those 2 walkers. So you have 1 more activation.
Yep. So he's going to go in the deactivated corpse pile.
And it's done?
Yeah.
Okay.
So next we have... I'm going to do Dottie.
Okay.
Her weapon doesn't do 2 damage, so I can't shoot at those brutes. So she's just going to come in. Here for 1. Here for 2. She's going to give Born Leader to Anthony.
Get him off the corpse pile.
So he can go here. And then for her last activation, she's going to search.
Okay. Plenty of shells. We don't have a shotgun yet, but...
Nope. So she's done. And then Marcy is going to do the same thing. So she's going to come here for 1. Here for 2.
She has a free... Is she townfolk too?
Yes, she is.
So you get a free... Her blue ability is what?
She has 1 free search action.
Okay, do you want to do that first?
Yep. So she got a Remington.
Nice. Steam. And she can't use steam dice either, I don't think.
No, but it's still 0 to 2. Hits on 4. It's not bad.
Okay. You have 1 more activation?
And she's going to search again.
Okay. Because townfolk can search more than once?
Yes.
Oh, it's 2 damage.
Nice.
That'd be good for your brawler too.
Yep.
That's everyone?
Yep.
So we'll do the moving and then spawning. So that's everyone moved. And now we're going to do spawning. So from number 1. Four runners because we are in yellow. By the Abomination. 4 walkers. By the Train. More runners, 4. So from that's corpse pile. 4 brutes. Yeah, we have enough. We're using a lot of brutes though.
Yeah.
And from the last spawn there. More runners, 4. Running low on runners too.
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't got much walkers this match either.
No. Weird.
So it will go over to your turn.
All right, so I'm going to activate Madison first. And she's going to give Anthony the 2 damage pickaxe. Because he's good with melee.
You gave him the pickaxe?
Yep, and he's going to give her the Winchester.
You can give him the crappier rifle if you want too, right? Because you have the better rifle anyway.
Yep, she's going to give him, the Springfield. She'll put the Winchester in her rifle slot. So for her next activation, she's going to move here. And she's going to pick up that objective.
That would give her 5 XP.
Yep.
And you get the bounty weapon. So
she got a heavy saber.
ooh, does 2 damage too. Nice.
Cool.
And the next bounty weapon is gain 3 RP or more by killing zombies at least range 2 or more. That's good.
Yep. So her blue ability is also she has a free search action.
Okay.
So she's going to do that.
Oh, that's
whoa. Got a chainsaw.
5 dice hits on 5s. Oh, well, if you go full steam, hits on 4. But she can't use steam dice either, right?
Nope.
Okay. So that's it for her?
Yes. So I'm going to activate Dottie first. She's going to give Anthony Born Leader. And he's going to move into the zone with Marcy. And then Dottie's going to search. She got holy water.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, because we have no faithful in this match either, too, right?
No. So she's going to... Because it's a free activation to discard it, right?
Yeah.
So she's going to move up with Zeb and then discard it to deactivate that corpse pile.
Okay. And that would give you 5 XP, too.
So now I'm going to activate Anthony, and he's going to charge 1, 2 into the room with the brutes, and he's going to use the pickaxe.
You're not going to full steam?
No.
Mhm.
No.
So how much dice does the pickaxe normally get?
It gets 2, and then he has +1 die melee, so it has 3.
Okay. Hits on what?
4s. And does 2 damage. So I got 2.
Nice.
So I'm going to go with the steam this time. So I have 3 dice, 2 regular for the pickaxe, 1 because I have +1 melee.
Okay.
I have 1 steam dice, and it hits on 3s.
Okay. Nice. So the one was lucky you didn't get the one on the steam dice, so you got those 2. So that going full steam helped.
Yep. So now he's in yellow and has 2 more actions. So he's going to search.
Did he search yet? No, he didn't search.
Nope.
Okay, so. Oh, it's not dual wield. Okay, so you got another melee weapon?
Yep.
So you have 1 more activation with Anthony. What are you going to do?
I'm going to stay there.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Zeb. He's going to rally Jean.
Okay.
So now she's following him around.
All right.
I'm going to search 2 for my second action.
Machete.
Nice, 2 damage. Okay, we're getting lots of melee weapons now.
Yep.
You're right, for his third activation, I'm going to go up to where Anthony is. And Jean would follow me. So Jean's pretty cool. Next game, maybe we'll use her. She's like a brawler engineer.
Neat.
So Zeb's done. So I'm going to activate Cassini. And I'm going to try to get the bounty weapon by getting 3 RP or more by killing zombies at range 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to shoot the guy on the gun at those runners down there.
All right.
I need to hit all 3 of these, hitting on 4s.
All right.
Oh, that's
2.
a hit. Okay, so we got 2 of the runners. So I don't want to get stuck up there with the Swamp Town coming and then the runner and the bowler hat coming in.
Yeah.
So I have 2 more activations, and I didn't get the bounty weapon, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
So she'll spend 1 to get out of the wagon, and 1 to go in with Anthony and Zeb and Jean.
So, out. In.
So,
Let's not point the gun at her head.
okay, so Cassini's done, and now I got Madison. So Madison's going to run into the zone where Zeb is.
1, 2, oop,
Yes, he keeps losing that.
3.
Then she's going to trade Zeb the bounty pistol.
The Revolium pistol?
Yeah.
All right. Where's that? There it is.
And for her third action, she's going to search.
She got a chainsaw.
No dynamite yet. I'm pretty sure there's dynamite in this one.
Yeah.
So, but we haven't got any dynamite yet.
No.
And lastly, because she's in yellow, I'm going to give Dottie the Colt SA.
You're not in the same zone.
Oh, yeah, Dottie's not with us. Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Cassini is with us. She only has that. I'm going to give Dicini the Colt SA. And that's my team. So it's going to be zombie moving and then spawning. So that's everyone moved. We didn't play test this yet, so we're seeing. I don't know how difficult it would be yet. We'll have to play this out first. I don't know about that one in the train. Maybe that's too many spawns.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So we'll do spawning now. So from number 1. Abomination. So we don't have any more abominations because Death Grasp and Melting Pot found a new home.
Yep.
So we'll move them up. So from the abomination spawn, so another one right after it. So bowler hat would hit somebody. Maybe give it to the brawler because he can.
Yep.
Take 3 hits instead of 2. And Swamp Tongue will move into our zone. So that's going to suck.
Yes, it is.
So from the train. Four runners. So we're out of runners now. So we got to kill some runners.
Yeah.
And then from the last spawn point over there. Brutes, 4. They're there. And it's getting pretty crowded over there now. We got to get to that other building.
Yeah.
And now we're stuck here with Swamp Tongue, so you got to see what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And then my team will go first. So I'm going to activate Madison first, and she's going to go with the chainsaw.
All right.
So it's 5 dice, hitting on 5s.
Yep.
You rolled
I got 2.
2 5s, but it only does how much damage?
It does 2. It does 2 damage.
Okay, so we can get rid of the runner. In this version, the chainsaw doesn't make noise. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because you figured the steam-powered one would make noise too, but... Okay. So, she has 3 activations left. She is going to spend 1 to get past the Swamp Tongue, 1 to get past the bowler hat, and another one because of Swamp Tongue to move where that big barrel is. So that's her turn. Dicini is going to spend 2 actions to get past the abomination and another one because of Swamp Tongue to go where Madison is. Then Zeb, who has an engineer now, so he can use Steam Dice now because he shows him how to use it basically.
Right.
If I do full Steam, I get 1 free fanning and 1 free reload. So I'm going to do the bounty pistol and use full Steam, and I get 1 free fanning, so I can do that for free.
Okay.
And 1 free reload, so I can get to reroll it too.
Right.
The boom token would have switched to bang too at the start of the activation. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do my free fanning into the zone with those fatties right over there.
All right.
And it does 2 damage because he has +1 damage pistol.
Right.
So I get 6 dice for fanning and then +1 because I'm using the Steam dice.
Right.
Hits on 5s.
Sorry.
Did you not roll a single 5?
No, I didn't.
You've been rolling pretty bad this game.
Very bad.
So, nothing, but it's fanning, so the boom token would go into this zone. And I get a free reload too because of that pistol. So that pistol's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now I have 3 activations left. I'm going to go into the zone. Let's split up just in case we get blinded. I'm going to go in where Dottie is. Okay. And the companion follows you too.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost an extra activation for her to move past it.
Thankfully.
And that's my team.
All right. So I'm going to activate Anthony first. He's going to use 3 activations to get out of there. And he's going to go here with everybody else.
So you have 1 more activation?
Yep. And he's going to move in there.
Okay. Oh. Any survivor standing at range 0 to 1 when within line of sight of the Swamp Tongue must spend. So you can't go over there.
Oh, right.
Because it would have cost you another activation.
Okay, so he'll stay where he is then.
So you have 1 activation left?
Yeah, since he can't move, he's going to search.
Okay.
So, ooh, that's lucky.
Nice. But he can't use it right now.
No, that's okay.
So he's still got Dottie and Madison.
Marcy.
Marcy, sorry.
Yeah, Madison's yours.
Oh, yeah. And Marcy is in blue and so is Dottie?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Dottie is going to trade Anthony for the dynamite.
Okay. So you're going to take the pan too just so you have a melee weapon?
Yep. And then that was her first activation. So for her second one, she's going to toss the dynamite at Bowler Hat and Swamp.
Which will make a boom, which is already there. And you get 10 XP for that.
Yep.
Nice. So Dottie has 2 more activations and she can give someone an activation with Born Leader.
Yeah. So for one of her activations, she's going to search. Holy water.
Nice. So we'll need that for going in the other building.
Yeah. And then for Born Leader, she's going to give Marcy an activation. Marcy's going to move over here.
Okay. And you have 1 more activation with her?
Yeah. I think she's good. She's going to stay where she is.
Okay.
So now I have Marcy. So Marcy, first thing Marcy's going to do is use her free search action.
Okay.
And she got a Remington.
No 2 damage pistols yet. We're trying to get one for Zeb, right?
No. Yep. So she has 2 Remingtons now.
Oh, they're dual too. So if you have 1 in each hand, you can use them both at the same time.
Right.
So you're not going to dual wield them?
No.
Okay.
For her next activation, she's going to go for her first. It's actually technically her first activation. She's going to go there and she's going to shoot the Winchester at those brutes for her second activation. So it's 2 dice, hits on 4s.
Okay. 2 ones. Jeez.
I'm rolling terribly today.
Okay.
So,
And you have 1 more activation?
this activation, she's actually going to move over here with that group.
Okay. So that's everybody. So we'll do zombie moving and then spawning.
Okay.
So that's after everybody moved. And then we're going to do spawning.
Okay.
So from number 1. Oh, abominations are coming back. So we got to suffer those 2 up. So. Swamp Tongue. So the abomination spawner would start. So what's from the abomination spawner? All walkers get to go because we are in yellow. From the train. Bowler Hat's going to show up now. And from the last spawn point. 4 walkers. So that's everything. And the boom token would switch to bang. And then it will be your turn first.
So I'm going to activate Marcy first.
Okay.
She's going to use her free search action to search. Water.
So we don't have a faithful, so that will just give us free XP because we can't give it to a faithful to do it. So
Right.
Do you want to discard it to gain free XP?
Yep.
So that pushed you into yellow, right?
Yes, it did.
So you got 3 more. Oh, that was your
Free
you got the
search.
Okay.
So I have 4 more activations.
Okay.
So because she's a townsfolk, even though that was a free search, she can search again, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're gonna search again?
Yes.
Okay.
Pickaxe.
Okay. Now you got.
I got a bunch of stuff.
Oh, you have 1 more slot for another
Yep.
weapon too. Unless you want the chain. You want the chainsaw out or the pickaxe?
I'm going to keep the chainsaw out just in case.
Okay.
She has 3 activations left, and I'm going to use all of them to shoot. So I'm just going to roll 6 dice.
Sounds good.
So because she's using the Winchester, it hits on 4s and it does 2 damage, so it'll take out brutes.
So it hits on 4s?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was a good roll. Right, getting after lunch now. We just have any better rolls now?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many did you get?
5.
Okay. So she's done now?
Yes. Are we all going to try to go forward? Is that the plan?
Yeah, we're trying to get, even if we get into, oh, that spawn is off, trying to get out of this building into the next one. We're trying to go up.
So I think I'm going to activate Anthony, and he's going to charge with the pickaxe forward and attack.
Okay.
So he's going to go here, and he's going to attack. So it's 2 dice, hits on 4s. He also gets an extra dice because of his blue ability for melee. So I have 3 dice. I'm not going to do steam with the pickaxe yet.
Okay.
But I'm going to roll 3 dice hitting on 4s.
Okay. Yeah, all better rolls now.
Yep.
3.
So he's going to attack again. 3 dice. Hits on 4s. Nothing that time.
Okay.
So
you have 2 more activations because you're in yellow, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to do that one more time.
Two more. What's he at now?
He is at 12.
Okay. And you have 1 more activation?
Yes. And he's going to use it to search.
Okay. Oh, still another 2 damage pistol. Okay.
Nope.
But it's a 2-1.
Yeah.
And that's Anthony?
Yes. And now I have Dottie. So I'm going to activate Dottie. Dottie is going to swap the 2 Remingtons from Marcy.
You can do that as a born leader ability. Give Marcy to trade you.
Ah, right. Good idea. So I'm going to do that.
So now you're dual wielding pistols, right?
Yep.
I think we haven't done that yet with anyone.
I don't think so.
So even if you do full steam, you also use both profiles for both pistols too when you do it.
Okay, that's good to know.
So you still have 4 actions left with her.
Okay.
You have 4 actions left.
All right. So first she's going to move here. And then she's going to search.
For her second action?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a knife.
Oh, what's that?
It's a fancy knife. Gain 1 die with another equipped melee weapon whenever going full steam. With the other equipped melee weapon, it also gains +1 steam die.
Cool. So you're going to get rid of the frying pan?
Yep.
And keep your knife.
Yep.
So that'd be good to give to a brawler so they get extra dice too?
Yeah. So Dottie's actually going to use her last 2 activations to search.
Okay, so the first
But
one?
she's the townsfolk. So.
You got...
Dynamite.
Nice. And then what's the next one?
And a shotgun.
There we go. So you got a lot of items now.
So we're going to get rid of the Springfield.
Okay.
And put the shotgun in instead.
Oh, because the shotgun is a rifle, because it has a rifle symbol, right?
Yep.
I think that came up last game.
Yep. So she's also going to drop plenty of shells for the dynamite.
Okay. So now it's over to my team. So I'm going to activate Destiny, and she has improvised weapon melee, so she gets 2 dice hitting on 4s, and she can do that once per turn for free.
Okay.
So I'll do that. Nothing.
Nope.
Okay, and then she's going to use a does Madison have? No, she will roll twice for the frying pan, so I hit on 5. So that's 2 activations.
Okay.
Got 1. So she has 1 activation. I'm going to try to hit that last runner hitting on 5s. No.
Nope.
So she's done. So I'm going to activate Madison, and I'm going to do the chainsaw on that runner. So it's 5 dice hitting on 5s, I think?
Yep.
Okay. That's all I needed, 1.
Yep.
And it doesn't make noise, funny enough. Second action, I'm going to search in that zone. Holy Order, I'll drink that. Get free XP. So I'm going to spend 1 activation to go where Dottie is. Now, do they have anything I can use? So I'm going to trade Anthony for the Springfield and the Saber. So I have some range and a better hitting melee weapon.
All right.
And I'm getting close to orange too. We have a
Yeah.
couple people close to orange, I think, right? Yeah, Dottie's close too, I think, isn't she?
Dottie's trailing, and then Zeb has...
Zeb has 0.
Dottie's not... Yeah, Dottie's close, but yeah, Jasani and Zeb need to catch up.
Yep. So I'll try to get Zeb to catch up. I'm going to move Zeb up 1. Gene follows him. And because he's an engineer, he can use Steam dice now too.
Cool.
So I'm going to do the bounty weapon pistol. And I get a free fanning with that. And 1 free reload. So it's 6 dice hitting on...
4 or 5?
No, because you fan, you hit on 5s.
Right.
And I get +1 die of Steam dice because I'm using the Steam ability from it.
Cool.
And they hit on 5s. And it does 2 damage because of his blue ability. I got 1. So now I'm going to do that same thing, but I don't get a free reload this time. I only get 1 free reload.
Okay.
But I still get the... I can't do the free fanning, so this is going to cost, but I still get the +1 dice. So same dice, but this isn't for free.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s. Oh, that
Better.
first Steam, that's what that Steam dice is. That's a 1. But we got 2.
We got 3. 1, 2, and then hits on 5s, you said,
Yeah.
right? So 3.
So free. So I got the 1 on the Steam dice, so that means I depleted the Steam out of it. So when you do it, they just turn the weapon upside down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like the all-out dice when you break the weapon. This one, that means it's depleted the Steam. So now I can't use that gun at all until someone fills it with Steam.
Okay.
Engineers can use other Steam weapons to fill it up.
Okay.
So as we were saying before, once per turn, you may spend 1 action and deplete a Steam weapon from your inventory and refill another Steam weapon. So if I wanted to, I could deplete the machete, which is a Steam weapon, to bring that one back, but then I couldn't use the machete.
Right.
That's if you're an engineer, you can spend an action to do that.
Right.
But it costs an action, so. So I am going to fan the old timer now, which hits on 6. Yeah, might as well.
So it's 6 dice? Hits on 6s? Or is
Hits
it
on, the old timer hits on 6s instead of 5s because it's the beginning gun.
Right, and it's still 6 dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some 5s, but I got 1. Maybe next turn I'll deplete the machete and then I can get the pistol back.
Yeah.
And then in the Gears and Guns, there's actual Steam nozzles where you can go and fill up weapons again too that way.
That's cool.
Yeah. And there's an abomination that comes around and turns them off too.
Right.
So that was our turn. So we'll go to the zombie phase and move everybody up. So that's everything moved up, and we're going to do spotting. So from number 1, runners 4 from the abomination spotter. Abomination, so we don't have any more abominations.
Nope.
So they're going to move up. From the train, Walker is 6. So from the last one, more brutes. We have enough yet. That's the map, and then my team will go first. So I'm going to activate Madison,
Okay.
and she's going to use a chainsaw. So 5 dice. Hitting on 5s. I can't use the Steam because she doesn't have the engineer with her.
Right.
And she can't use Steam dice in her abilities. Okay, so. 2. Nice. For her second action, she's going to do that again.
Okay. Sorry.
Hit on 5s.
2 more.
Nice. So Madison hit orange. So we got to watch spawning now because there's going to be a lot of people coming.
Yeah.
So I picked jump instead of +1 to my dice roll charging.
All right.
Because I want to be able to jump around too.
Cool.
So I have 2 more activations. I'm going to do the chainsaw again. 5 dice hitting on 5s. 2 more again. So there's only 1 runner left in there. I'll do the saber, so it's 2 dice hitting on 3s. Lucky I didn't do the chainsaw.
Yep.
But we got that last runner, so that zone's cleared. Okay, so Dicini's stuck there. Her improvised weapon only does 1 damage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring Zeb over there with Jean to help her out with some machete.
Okay.
So I'll spend 1 activation to go over. And the machete is 1 dice hitting on freeze. I'm going to, because I have Jean with me, I'm going to full steam it. So I get 1 extra dice, and I hit on 2s now instead of freeze.
Okay.
So steam weapons with brawlers would be pretty dangerous.
Absolutely.
It super kills it.
Awesome.
So that brawler's dead. And for Zeb's final action, he's going to go back where Anthony and Dottie is with Jean. And, oh yeah, I could have depleted the machete to do the pistol, but I needed that machete. So lucky I didn't deplete it because I needed it to help Dicini.
Right.
So he's done.
Yeah.
So Dicini's going to activate. She's still only in blue.
Yeah.
She has 1, 2, 3. We have a plan with Madison, the born leader. So I'm going to take Dicini, and she's going to move into that building for her free actions.
Across?
Yeah, so, because she has free activations.
So.
Oh, no. I just realized we can't because Swamp Tongue.
Yep.
Because I can go 1, 2, and it's going to take me 2 to go into the next zone, and I'll be stuck.
Yeah. So do you want to search, maybe?
Yeah, I'll search. Let's see what's in that big barrel. What's in that zone? A knife. Oh, she's a brawler, so that will come in handy.
Yeah.
So she'll get +1 die with the frying pan if she uses it.
Cool.
And she can't use the steam ability because she doesn't. Can she use steam? Any of her abilities use steam?
No.
No. We're just making that rule with. If you're playing generic, you can use. Anyone can use the steam weapons, but I wanted to make it a little harder so we're not using all powerful weapons.
Yeah.
So that was 1. 2, so go in with Dottie and Anthony. And she's a brawler, so she can't search again. Does anybody have a better melee weapon for her there?
She's not in the same zone as you guys, because she has a few melee weapons.
Or are you saying C?
Sorry, Marcy. Marcy has a few melee weapons, but she's not in the same zone as you guys.
Dottie's there. Dottie has a knife, but we'll keep her with that. Anthony has his weapons. Madison. No, we'll just keep her the way she is then.
Okay.
So Dicini's done.
All right.
And that's my team?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Dottie first.
Okay.
I'm going to give Madison the holy water.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give Madison born leader.
Okay. This is the trigger. So I'm going to use jump then with Madison because she just got it.
Yeah.
So she can jump across Swamp Tongue zone so I don't get binded by it.
Yeah.
Because you ignore the zone that's in between your place you jump in. So I'm going to jump over the stagecoach and Swamp Tongue's tongue into the building. She keeps losing that. Which activates that corpse pile. And then it's smart giving her holy water because now I'll use the holy water. And turn that one off. And because we're not on that tile, we don't activate that
The other
corpse
one.
pile either.
Yeah.
And Madison gets 5 XP. So she's at 28. So she's been helpful, Madison.
Absolutely.
Too. Okay.
Maneuverability, I think, is big in this game.
Yeah. So Dottie still has 3 more activations?
She's in yellow, so...
Well, she traded.
She traded, so
she has
3
3 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for her next activation, she's going to come out here into the street, not in the cart, but on the street. And then she's going to... Can you use the dynamite in your backpack? Maybe use in backpack. Oh, yeah. That's something... I forget in 2.0, I think the dynamite had to be in your hand. I think it did too.
Yeah, this one can be in your backpack. I was going to say, oh crap, you got to use the activation to switch.
Yeah.
But no.
Because it says right at the bottom in bold, maybe in backpack.
Cool.
So dynamite is going to get rid of Swamp Tongue.
So that's your 3rd activation.
Yeah.
So that gives you 6 AP. So Dottie went into orange.
She did.
And what's your choices? You can get...
My choices are 1 free ranged action and +1 steam die ranged.
So you think you want to get the ranged one, right? Because you have your dual pistols. And...
Yep, I think so. So we're going to do that.
So right now you have a free ranged action. And your pistols are 0 to 1. You can't shoot...
His pistols are 0 to 2, actually.
Oh.
But, and then the shotgun's 0 to 2. Sorry, 0 to 3.
The shotgun's 0 to 3?
It is.
Nice. Okay.
Sorry, not 0 to 3. 1 to 3. I spoke incorrectly. But if I shoot it, I'm stuck next to him.
But you get a free ranged action.
Also, yes, never mind. Sorry.
The pistols can't hit them, but you have 0 to 3. You can shoot the runners down there.
Yeah, 1 to 3.
And the bounty is, you got to get free XP, so you can't get that bounty weapon yet.
No. So it's only 1 dice hits on 3s.
Or you can...
Unless she does the steam dice.
Do you want to do the steam dice?
Yeah. So 1 regular, 1 steam hits on 3s.
Okay.
And then the steam dice actually makes it 1 to 4.
Oh, you deplete it. Oh, 1 to 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can go 1 to 4 even farther?
Yeah.
Nope.
I did hit 1 though because it hits on 3s.
Okay, but you did deplete it, so that would get turned over.
Yeah.
And you're not an engineer, so you can't deplete another steam weapon to fill up that back.
Okay.
If you traded that weapon to an engineer, then the engineer could do that.
Right.
But she can't because she's not an engineer. She's just townsfolk that can use steam stuff.
Right. But she did get 1. So last activation, she's going to go with Madison.
Nice.
All right. So Marcy's going to go. She has her 1 free search action. So I'm going to do that now before I move.
Okay.
And a tomahawk.
Oh, it's a dual one too. Okay.
Cool. And then she's going to go 1, 2, 3. And she's just 4.
Yeah, you can go in there.
Yeah.
Maybe get the bounty weapon next time.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you got...
Anthony?
What's he going to do?
He's going to search too.
He has 4 activations too, right?
He does.
Okay.
He got water.
You want to drink that?
Yep. And then he's going to move 1, 2, and he'll move back here with her.
3?
3. Yep. And that's my team.
So then it's going to the zombie phase. So everyone's going to move up. So all the zombies moved up. So we're going to do spawning. So from number 1. We are in orange. So 8. See the jump from 4 to 8? It jumps a lot, right?
Yep.
From the water tower. Oh, all runners get to go.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I was waiting for that. So those runners moved into our zone. Lucky those were the only ones. We could some up. That would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
And that was from... We've done the 8 there.
That was from the water tower.
So the abomination spawn. So from the train... 10 walkers. So now that we're in orange, it ramps up fast. So
It does.
the last one here. 10 more walkers. So we have some here, and I think I'm painted some at the table, so I got to check.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Marcy first. Marcy's going to use her free search action to search.
Okay.
And she got a sawed off. So then she's going to move here.
So you have 3 more activations.
Yeah.
Do you want to search for stuff, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to search again. Twin barrel.
And get rid of the tomahawk for that?
Yeah. So she's going to search again.
Okay.
Looking for holy water or dynamite. Plenty of shells.
We don't need that, right?
Nope. So for her last activation, she's going to search 1 more time.
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Perfect. So let's get rid of the sawed off. So Marcy's done. I'm going to activate Anthony now, and he's going to pick up the objective.
So that will give you 5 XP.
Yep.
And the bounty weapon. So you get that bounty weapon.
Cold bunt line.
Oh, we've got that before. That's the longer range pistol, right?
Yep. So Anthony got into orange.
Okay.
And we're going to pick Fullsteam super strength.
So that means you get to do free damage with a melee weapon when you full steam it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Probably because it's robot arms.
Yeah, I think so. That makes sense. So for his second activation, he's going to move here. And then for his third, he's going to charge out and attack that abomination with the pickaxe.
And if you use full steam, you get super strengths,
We're
right?
going to use Fullsteam. So it's 2 regular dice plus his +1 dice for melee, which is his blue ability, plus a steam dice. And now it hits on 3s when we do Fullsteam. I got 2 6s.
Oh, and you depleted it though?
Yeah.
But it killed the abomination. So that pickaxe would get turned upside down until an engineer fills it. I think there's other cool abilities like toolbox. You can get rid of a weapon to fill up a steam one too or something.
That's neat.
Okay, so that abomination's gone and you get 5 XP. So the next bounty weapon's the gears and guns one. Kill the last zombie in your zone with your last action. You still have 1 action left. So.
Yeah. So he does have a Remington. That's 0 to 2.
You can see into the train car at 0 to 2.
Yeah. So I can do 1 regular dice and 1 steam dice. And hits on 4s. So he's going to shoot at the walkers in the train car. 1 regular dice, 1 steam dice. Hits on 4s.
Okay, and then that boom would have switched to bang, and then the noise token would go to where he is because he's shooting.
Okay.
At the start of the turn, it would have switched. Okay.
Right. Got 1.
With your steam dice, nice.
So I'm going to activate Dottie, and she's going to give Born Leader to Marcy, who is then going to give Madison the holy water.
So then I can run up there and turn that off and go rescue him?
Yeah.
Okay. So those two working together were pretty good. Dottie and Madison?
Yeah.
Born Leader, like in the 2.0, is pretty strong too, being able to give a free activation.
Absolutely.
So you still have 4 activations left with her and a free ranged action, right?
And she is townsfolk too.
Okay.
So Dottie's going to come out for her, what would be her first activation. And then she has a free ranged action that she's going to use to shoot the 2 Remingtons, because they're 0 to 2, at the train car. So I'm not going to full steam them both, but dual wielding, it's 2 dice, hits on 4s.
Because it's 1 each and you're dual pistol, right?
Yep.
I got 1.
So she's going to use 2 more of her activations to shoot in there, so I'm going to roll 4 dice. Hits on 4s. 3.
Nice.
So for her last activation, she's going to give her knife to Anthony.
So that's your turn, so it's over to my team.
Yep.
So Tassini is going to use an improvised weapon and roll 2 dice hitting on 4s for free. I got 1. So Tassini finally hit yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use the frying pan and the knife together because it's that, so I get +1 die. So I can't full steam it because he can't use steam or anything. So I'm going to roll 2 dice hitting on 5s because of the knife. Got 1. Her second activation, I'll just use a knife, so it's 1 dice hitting on 4s. I would have hit with a frying pan. So for her last activation, she's going to go outside. I'm not going to go in the Gatling gun wagon.
Nope.
And she's good. She's going to wait there.
All right.
Madison is going to spend 2 actions to go into the zone with Old Cuss.
So it would be
1, 2, turning on that spawner. Then I'm going to use the holy water to flip that one off for free action, getting 5 XP. For free, I'm going to rally Old Cuss, so now he's with me. So now I can use steam weapons with her.
Cool.
And for her third activation, she's going to sprint into the zone with Tassini and Anthony and Dottie. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can get that far.
Okay.
And then Old Cuss gets the ability too and comes with me. So now we just got to get back into that train.
Yeah.
I didn't stipulate if the train has to be empty or not, but no, we'll just, as long as we get into that front train, we can get off. And then we just have trail zombies following us.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
You still have Zeb.
Yep, because Tassini already went.
Mm-hmm.
So Zeb is going to move up. Because we're not moving forward yet. Oh, he can go 1, 2, 3 and already be ready. Does he have 4 activations already? No,
Maybe
he's still in blue.
3.
He's at 6. Oh, he saved Gene. He's learning about engineering stuff. That's what. So he's going to spend 1 action to go out where everybody is with Gene. You can't hit anyone else. 2, 3. He'll go at the front of the train.
Two. And then in here or in here?
Oh, okay. I saw this zone. I didn't see that. Yeah, he'll go in the front, back where the coal is. So he's on the train ready to leave.
All right.
And that's my team. So, unless something drastic happens, I think we're okay. We'll see. So we'll move up everybody, and then it will be spawning. So all the zombies moved up. And now it's going to be spawning. So the abomination one's turned off.
Yay.
Okay. So from number 1. Eight runners. Do we? Oh no, we killed a bunch. Luckily.
Yeah.
Okay. So from the train. 8 brutes. I think we have enough. So we just had enough fatties. I don't think any's at the painting tables. So that last spawn there. Abomination. So it's not going to really matter because where stuff is. So you just want to pick one.
Yeah.
I'll put Swamp Tongue.
All right. He's not going to get to us anyway.
Because unless we really bought something, I'm pretty sure we're done this turn now.
Yep.
Unless we're doing bragging rights. So we'll go over to us.
Mm-hmm.
Who was last?
You were.
Yes? Okay. Oh, yeah, because Zeb went there. Okay, so my turn. Unless I wanted a Gatling gun and I wanted to kill stuff, is there anyone that can get to... Oh, poor Zeb. Well, Zeb's already in there.
Madison, because she's a brawler too, right? She could charge... Oh, but there's brutes in that.
Yeah, we don't want to try to
one
get...
big zone, right?
No, there's the... Where those walkers is one part of the train car, and then the back is another one.
Okay, so if she really wanted to go in there and...
Try to get to red, but no.
through some...
But we could... Story-wise, yeah, she could have done that. We cleared it up, but we'll just finish this off, because everyone has enough activations to go into the train.
Yeah.
And then we could escape.
Yep.
Even though the back's full.
We never
said that we were doing that. And then if we did play that, if you want to try this mission out for yourself, maybe you can say that you have to clear out the back train.
Yep.
Or blow it up with dynamite, like in the other mission we did. You could blow up that train car and get off with one.
Right.
But this is the first time playing it. Worked out okay.
I think so. Considering
a
the
good
fact
introduction to trying to bring in engineers and steam weapons and stuff. If you just don't want to automatically add them to your game.
I think so too. And considering the fact we didn't playtest it, it went relatively well.
Yeah, I was worried about that zone. If the zombies were there,
yeah,
that might cause a problem.
Yeah, and we had a few dicey moments there with abominations, but it'll work
And
out.
then I was also thinking too, I only had 2 of the engineers painted up of putting, if you wanted to add more to the game, putting the engineer in each tile that you have to rescue. So having one in here and one in the other one.
Mm-hmm.
That's another way you could play it too.
Yeah.
But the engineers seem cool so far.
I think one person only took a wound. I think only Anthony took one wound. And that was it.
So in the future games now, we'll start using some of the engineers and Steam dice. And like we played in this one, only people that can use Steam abilities can use the Steam deck.
Yeah.
That way we're not kind of stacking the deck for, say, having a bunch of strong weapons.
Yeah. And Madison was certainly the MVP of this one.
Yeah, just like in other games, we'll pick free to put into the store.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have Abomination this game, but maybe we'll put the soldiers in. They didn't get much use this one, but they're dangerous if they get close to you because they do 2 damage and they can shoot like from 2 zones away. So.
Right. Like the shooter zombies were always a pain.
Yeah, the shooter zombies could hit all the way down. So they're mini shooter zombies. But these guys can do 2 damage in their zone, so they're even stronger.
Yeah. So that was fun. Hope you guys like the game as much as we do. We're really enjoying it. Thanks for coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.